George Santos says he is ready to serve in the House despite admitting he lied to voters. The Long Island Congressman-elect is now facing increased calls to step down.
Our CBS 2's Elijah Westbrook joins us live in studio with more on what's next for Santos, trying to explain his claims in his first national TV interview. And Elijah, what is he saying?
Well, you know, there's certainly a lot to break down, Natalie and Andrea, when it comes to this interview from last night. And Santos wants to reassure his constituents that this controversy will not hinder his ability to lead his Long Island district once officially sworn in.
I made a mistake. And I think humans are flawed, and we all make mistakes.
The Congressman-elect appearing on Fox News Tuesday night in his first televised interview since the allegations. Among them, the fact he never graduated from Baruch College, never worked at Goldman Sachs, and is not related to anyone who survived the Holocaust. The 34-year-old Republican apologized, but also seemed to explain why he led people on.
In order to move past this and move forward and be an effective member of Congress, I have to face my mistake. I can say the same thing about the Democrats and the party. Look at Joe Biden. Joe Biden's been lying to the American people.
Santos once describing himself as a proud American Jew, but on Tuesday, the Republican Jewish Coalition has denounced the Congressman-elect and said he deceived us and misrepresented his heritage. He will not be welcome at any future RJC event.
My heritage is Jewish. I've always identified as Jewish. I was raised a practicing Catholic. I think I've gone through this.
As for the claim Santos worked for companies like Citigroup and Goldman Sachs, he tried explaining that too, saying he worked indirectly with the firms while employed by another company.
We can debate my resume and how I worked with firms such as Goldman and Citigroup.
Is it debatable or is it just false?
But, no, it's not false at all. It's debatable.
Republican leadership hasn't commented much on the controversy, but former GOP Congressman Peter King told CBS 2 he doesn't think Santos should resign.
Obviously, he went beyond almost anything anyone has done before, but it's not a crime. He should be sworn in, but after that, there should be an immediate investigation.
Now, despite growing calls for the Congressman-elect to step down, Santos says he intends to deliver on his campaign promises. He also says the claims will not deter him from having good legislative success. Now, New York Attorney General Letitia James says she's looking into the situation, but political experts believe it's a gray area. Andrea, Natalie?
Elijah Westbrook, thank you.